Hello and welcome. I have just spent the night at this place here. This is Öhringen. Öhringen is approximately 35 kilometers approximately from Heilbronn. It's a bit quick if you go by bicycle, I think. And this is the car park where I spent the night. Now it's about 6:30 in the morning now, so I should have really have done this video an hour ago. And when it was really super quiet and the birds were really loud. The birds are getting a bit quieter and the cars are getting a bit noisier. But I spent the night in this car park here, and today is the 30th of April 2024, and super quiet night. Now somebody on Park for Night said about the road, and now the road is a little noisy now. That isn't, but really I couldn't hear it at all. Didn't hear it. It was quite quiet as far as I was concerned, but if it hadn't been for Park for Night, I wouldn't have ended up coming here at all. And now what I'll show you, it says a paid parking, but it's not paid overnight, so I think it's free from 1800 hours until 8 or 8:30 in the following morning, something like that. And then I think it's €4 for the day or something along those lines. An hour's 50 cents, and €5 for the day. There you go. So and you can park with an app as well, should you want to. Having said that, I went out for a walk last night, and this is an incredibly attractive place to be. And walking these old streets with it, the half timbered buildings. So there we have part of the I suppose city walls. Not quite a walled city or a walled town, but we've got the stream down here. The church rang out every 15 minutes. That might put somebody off, but I mean, you've got to be really light sleeper, I think. It's very difficult to judge what people, what's suitable for some people. There's my vehicle. The car spaces aren't always big enough, so I always look for a place where I can get the overhang to overhang. And here's a nice view. Oh, because the sun's in the way, can't quite see it, but in the evening I thought it was really good. Even so, not so bad now, is it either? Here we have this stream. Yeah, see the other side as well. And when I got here, I was really tired because the previous day I got up. I don't know why, but I couldn't sleep. I was up at 2:30 or something ridiculous. And so by the time I got here, I was exhausted. So I went out for my walk, had something to eat, and also I didn't fasted for over about 28 hours, and then I went to sleep. I planned on going out again in the evening, but it was fantastic. It really appealed to me, and there we have a. Don't know what this thing here is. Anyway, some play thing here, so you can turn the thing up there, and then the corkscrew goes into the river. There may be some game where, I don't know. I noticed the bridge was pretty muddy yesterday. Maybe it's something for the kids. And this will locate it a bit better. So there you see Heilbronn 29, but that's by bike, so it's quicker than by motorway. And some of the other places, railway stations a kilometre, right? Schwäbisch Hall, 31 kilometres. So this is Baden-Württemberg, and there's Öhringen Altstadt, the old town. Which is 300 meters from here. So we'll have a little look at this as well, and in fact I'll have a little look at it in another video. I'm trying to show not just to show you where I stay and sort of places that appeal to me, but it was. I think the location is absolutely superb. There were 5 locations offered, or 5 or 6 in Park for Night. This one was probably, this is the closest to the town centre. I always look at the town centre location last. I usually look at the one furthest away first. There are problems. You can't find something with town centre locations, such as young people making a racket at night. And this is regretfully very, very common. So I always look for places which are a bit further out, which are likely to be less popular with those revelers who might stay up until 3 in the morning. This is particularly a problem on Friday and Saturday nights, if you're out in your van. So anyway, today's a Tuesday, so Monday night there's fewer revelers. But of those that were offered on Park for Night, this seems so attractive to me as a location. So that's why I chose it. And this type of thing, to me, this architecture, I find it so attractive. And it's got a large part of the inner part of the town is pedestrians only. So there we have the old town hall. So 20 to 7 now in the morning. Actually, by German standards, it's getting late. You can find these wonderful gems. Now, I've been staying in Heilbronn for some time. I'm working with a company in Heilbronn, and so I go there quite often because of what I'm doing. Not quite often, twice a year. That's quite often by my standards. And the result of this is that I am seeing a fair bit of Heilbronn. Now, Heilbronn is a wine producing town with a long history behind it. Unfortunately, it lost a lot of its character because of what happened during the Second World War. On the night of the 4th December 1944, it was firebombed, destroyed, and rebuilt quickly. So I was doing some research, and I saw what it looked like before the firebombing, and really attractive with this type of building, these half timbered buildings, so but all destroyed. And as a result, this it lost its character. And here, though, we've got these buildings here which have survived to modern times. I'm unable to say how old they are. To me, maybe 17th century. But that, isn't this wonderful? And coming through here in the evening, and there was lots of people around. And I thought, it's a pity I was alone. I thought, I could have gone to a place like this and then just sat out in the sun. Wonderful warm weather last night. And look at this building, the overhang. And there's the date, 1696. So I was right on the age. So Hof means court, could refer to where the barons used to live or something like that. And this is amazing, eh? So outstanding. And these old names like Hirsch is a deer. Hirsch Apotheker, the deer chemist, and that to me, like when I see places called the Adler, the eagle, and So this completely off the tourist map, and you know, I even said to somebody in Heilbronn, I was thinking going to Öhringen, and the person didn't know where it was. They're locals. So that's the noise you've got every 15 minutes. It's a cigarette machine. I remember them in the UK as a child. I can't remember them being around. Oh, I haven't seen one of them except out of Germany, for ages. The other streets as well. Now, isn't this amazing? Oh, down there we've got a city, like a gate into the city. And we've come down here. I ought to do a longer video on this. I'm going to do a history video on it, and so I did a bit of research, and so I found things that happened in the National Socialist period, which I'm going to do a video on. But how about this? Isn't this outstanding? And this is thanks to the motorhome. It's thanks to Park for Night, which brought that location to me. And fantastic. I hope this my excitement about being in places like this can somewhat come across for other people as well. There are Kirchgasse, the church street, or church lane, I think a better translation of Gasse is. And here, I think this is called the Market Square. This one, no, it isn't, Poststrasse. Oh no, Café am Markt. There you go. We'll walk down here. There are some really fantastic places in Germany. Well, fantastic places everywhere, I think. But Germany has a very negative balance on tourism. When I was a student still, and that's going back now, and getting on for 40 years now, it was 9-1. So for every 9 marks that left, 1 came back. There we go. Built in 1706. Hello. And there's the church. So I'd have told you a bit about the older history of Öhringen in this video, had I actually known it. But you know, I do know about the Nazi period, but I didn't really think it was suitable in a video of this nature. And so I didn't discuss that. But if you're interested, you can see my history site, a link to which will be below. Although this video will go up long before the history video on the town actually goes up. So that's Rathaus is the town hall. Today, from here I'm going to Nuremberg. I had planned this route to go back to Poland. Planned it in January, so it's now April. But as my mother got ill, ended up in the United Kingdom, and so upset my plan. So I stayed with her for a couple of months, nearly, and instead of being here in February or end of February as planned, I'm here in the end of April. But anyway, never mind. So there we go. And so this is me in Öhringen, Baden-Württemberg, signing out. So thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting, and I hope that's given you some inspiration to actually visit. So bye for now.